Hey everyone, Chris Mattson here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a sweep cut on a compound curve. Let's do it. Now by compound curve, what I mean is a curve that does not exist on a single plane, but exists on multiple planes. Now for this particular sweep cut that we're going to do on the ET66 back cover battery door area, it's best if we just create the compound curve from the existing geometry on the part. Here we go. All right, everyone, I'm sitting here at my computer and I've just downloaded the back cover simplified version, the one that doesn't have any ribs, doesn't have any cuts, anything like that. And I am now going to, without having practiced this at all, just go ahead and do what needs to be done. That's what I want to do, is look at the groove around the battery door opening. So I am going to the drawing and I'm going to check out what is going on here. And in this drawing, I can see, not only can I see over here in the drawing that there's a little cutout in this area, and we don't have that on this version. And so we need to add that. And I can also see that the dimensions of that are represented right here, 0.5 and 0.5 millimeters all around that edge. So what I'm going to do is create that cross section somewhere here, and then I'm going to use this curve, kind of this one right here that goes all the way around. Let's actually just do that right now. First thing we want to do here is create what is called, let's just take a look here for a second, features, curves. We want to create a composite curve. Okay, and this composite curve is going to be the collection of multiple curves. Now, in the introduction to the video, I called this a compound curve because I'm thinking of a compound curve as one that goes off of just a single plane and exists in 3D space. And so this compound curve we will create by connecting together multiple curves that already exist in this part. So in my composite curve, I am going to get this edge and this edge and this edge. Yep, this is looking just how I want it to. Okay, get all these edges. Okay, got to make sure I get them all. Okay, getting there, getting this corner, this edge, this edge, this edge, and now getting this edge, and I think we have one more to go, and this edge. Now you can see this orange curve is a compound curve. It goes outside of just one plane, and I'm going to join these together, and now I have this single orange curve that is going to be my sweep path. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to create this profile somewhere, the 0.5 millimeter by 0.5 millimeter square. And I'm going to use my planes of my part, the primary planes. I'm just going to do it right here in the middle on this plane, this right plane. So on this right plane, I want to create a new sketch. And this is interesting. It can be hard to make a sketch on something that's kind of like in the middle of the part. And a way to do that to make it slightly easier is to first make a cross-section view. And then with that cross-section view, draw on that. That's what I like to do. So I'm going to cancel out of this sketch, discard changes. I don't want these ones. Instead, what I'm going to do is grab the right plane, and I'm going to make a cross-section view. Just hit the cross-section button and then hit OK. When I had the right plane selected, it automatically will put the cross-section right through that part. I'm going to turn off these planes so that they don't bother me so much. And I'm going to look at this part. And as I look at this part, I can see that in this area right here, I want to have my square cut out. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is start that new sketch. And the way that I'm going to do that is here on this right plane. There's multiple ways to do this, but on this right plane, at the very top here, I'm just going to right click on this and say that I want to create a sketch. Now I'm creating a sketch on the right plane. And you know that one of the things I like to do is look at that plane normal. So sketch 44, I'm going to look at that normal to the plane. Okay, this is also interesting. You can see I'm now looking at the back of the part, but if I do the normal thing again, it will flip it around to the other side. At least I thought it would. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It'll flip it around to the other side. Great. So this is where I want to make my cut. Let's just check that one more time. Okay, yeah. When I make my cut right in here, when I say I want to watch this normal, it's probably going to flip it around to the backside again, which it did. And then I'm going to click that again to be able to get that into the right spot. I'm not sure why computationally it's taking so long to do that, but it's at least getting me where I want to go. Now I want to put a little rectangular cutout here. To be extra quick with this, I'm going to pick the edge that I know I want it to be connected to, and then pick the other edge that I know I want it to be connected to, so that it will put in those geometric relationships and I don't have to add them in later. So now I'm going to go to my dimensioning, and this thing right here needs to be 0.5. And this one right here also needs to be 0.5, and then we are done. We should be fully defined. We have that sweep cross-section or sweep profile defined now in Sketch 44. It's that orange one that's right there. And then we have the profile path that it's going to follow, which is the compound curve number 2. So I'm going to go now up into features, and I'm going to do sweep cut. And when I do sweep cut, it wants to know the cross-section first. It's this blue highlighted box. I'm going to go find, can I scroll on this thing? Oh, there we go. I'm going to go find Sketch 44 as my cross-section, and my path is the compound curve. Okay, so let's just select that. And will it give me a preview? Maybe not. Oh, because it's already made the cut. Okay. Let's get out of our cross-section view, and we can now see that we have that part going all the way around. Let's turn off these planes, and I got my cut looking beautifully the way that I should. And I guess the point here is, once you know what a sweep cut is, and you know how to create the composite curve from the collection of other curves, you can get the path easily, you can get the cross-section, and you can just make the cut, and you can see that that's quite simple. Of course, I acknowledge that you need to know those things to know how simple it is. And so that's why I made this little video, so that you could see how that worked. And I hope that was helpful for you. And I hope you can use that to help inspire how you do some of the other complicated features on this part. All right, that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.